What's up, guys? Welcome back. Enzo Leona and Joe Silvers with Team Winterboard. So now we're talking about, think about what we just went through so far in the past 20 plus days is the lead, the marketing, the lead, setting up the schedules, booking the appointments, having a tight intro lesson, having a good extension conference, which is your enrollment process, getting that first sale for the hand gloves. Now they're students, they're on the mat, and what you want to really focus on is that first 100 days. And again, I'm going to kind of cut across the grain here. We do this much differently than what you're going to pretty much see everyone doing, right? Everyone does the 2-week, 4-week, 6-week call. And yes, we've included that.
We do those too.
But let's talk a little bit about how we maximize this through the Engage software, through the text messaging and that kind of thing. Okay.
So, staying up to date with your students during that first 100 days, so it's a little over 3 months there, super important, right? It's a critical time in their training, lots of new things happening. So I want to make sure I'm walking them through that process. So, earlier, one of the previous videos, I mentioned our onboarding, okay? You need an ongoing onboarding course for your school, okay? So after enrollment, my students are then directed to an ongoing onboarding course, which takes them through that first 3 months. For us, that should bring a child, not definitely, but it should bring a child from white to yellow belt, okay?
And no one's doing this, I know people say that you are, but no one's really running an onboarding course like you're talking about with videos and all that stuff. Okay, I want you to continue.
So it walks them through the process. We already walked them through what to expect for the intro. Now I want to walk them through the next 3 months, right? I want to set them up long term so that I move them to that first belt, because we all know how powerful moving up to that first rank is, right? From white to whatever belt it is for you guys. Most people, it's probably yellow. So I want to walk them through that process and get them to that yellow belt, because once we hit that yellow belt, right, magical thing happens. When kids go to graduation or testing, families there, big celebration. So you got to walk them through that 100 days. Engage has some great content, automated stuff that we can send out, keep the communication going, right? Because we got to get constant feedback. That's the other thing.
Yeah, and guys, when you think about, there's a saying called PIARR, which means progress equals interest equals attendance equals renewal, referral, and revenue, right? If they're making progress, they're going to stay interested, they're going to show up, and then all the other R's are going to come into place. But I love how you said how we use this Engage program. We have a software program that we use, and you can do this other ways, but it's not just about like, okay, here's a 2-week phone call, and then we're going to call them 6 weeks, and we're going to send them a postcard. There's videos. There's personal touches. There's a method, like, you pull out your phone and you're like giving them, hey, by the way, this is, Sensei Enzo from United Studios, and I know that you're 2 weeks into the program now. I want to check in and see how you're doing. And you can keep it generic so that can go out to everyone. Sure. Or if you really want to take the time and customize it, you can say, hey, hey Joe, this is Sensei Enzo, and I'm reaching out to you. I know you've been here 2 weeks so far. Along with that, with these journeys, right, we also want to, what can we give them? So can we give them a video, correcting how to throw a proper straight punch? Or can we give them a video or something, or a course that shows them how to throw a proper block or a proper knee strike? If I'm doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, how to do a proper cross choke or up and over sweep. Don't just take for granted that like they're showing up, I sent out a 2-week letter and that's enough. Do more, right? And the cool thing is if you plan it out, you can almost plan this entire sequence out one time, right? This is one of the things that we use with the Engage software where it's a member journey. We plan out the first 100 days, they get text messages, they get emails, they get these little videos that we've already done, and it makes the journey much better, all right? So think about that acronym PIARR. That's what you're trying to build inside the first 100 days of the new student's life cycle. Hope that helps, guys, and we'll see you on the next video.